the 1st of December. We're on our way to a spot that everyone's going to recognise. It's Lucinda Jetty. It's a land-based option. We're just doing this for something different. We get asked a lot about doing bait fishing videos and all that sort of stuff. Bullhead's driving.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Anyway, we're going to give. We haven't brought any bait with us at all. We brought bait jigs. We've got some of the little Gamakatsu bait jigs. We'll show how to use them because they're not that complicated, which is good for us because we're not that bright. We're going to try a bit of jigging, like your small jigs that you use in your shallow water offshore. We're going to try them, and a bit of stuff that we haven't really done up here before, and we don't know if it's going to work or not, but that's how you find things out, you experiment. So, now, another thing is we always get asked about where we go, where we fish, and all the rest of it. We don't say where we fish for a reason. This one, you can tell exactly where we are, it's no secret. But on our other videos, if you recognise where we are, then you'd be pretty pissed at us if we said, oh, this is where we are, and the next thing you know, a heap of boats go there. If it's one of your special spots that you really enjoy going to, we would destroy that for you by sending people there. So we make sure we don't do that. One, because we wouldn't like it done to us, and it has been done to us. But two, we don't want to piss anyone off. This is all about showing more technique stuff that works than anything else. So anyway, we're going to show a couple of different rigs. We're going to chase some grunner and hopefully finger mark. Don't know how much freshwater runoff there is at the moment. I haven't even looked at the runoff, so we're just going to wing it. And sometimes they turn out to be good trips. Sometimes they turn out to be ordinary trips fish-wise, but it's always good fun. So we'll catch you on the water shortly. We're on the jetty anyway. Bye. About 2 years after I first moved here, I was coming up to do a show at Lucinda for the Lions Club and at a fishing comp. And I always, when I'm going to do shows and stuff, I always fish my way there. Anyway, I stopped next to the highway bridge here at Tabana. I'll show you where in a second. And it was my first proper ever serious interaction with a croc after moving here. And I had a croc had 3 times lunged out the water and had a go at me. I got a video the 3rd time he came out. I was ready for him, and I got a video on my phone before our GoPros anyway. And I'll put a screenshot in here because it happened so quick. You can only just get a rough screenshot, but I'll show you a screenshot of this croc coming out, and he hit the first time he came out. He hit right between my feet. And I was around about 3.5, 4 feet above the water. It was during the dry season, and he lunged out and hit right between my feet. So I'll show you where that happened. And there's croc signs there and everything, but I thought I was high enough above the water to be safe, but I was wrong. That's the thing here; it can happen anywhere. Like this is I was 70 meters off the. This is it here. This little bit of water here, down there, that's exactly where it happened. So you just don't know where they're going to be, but you got to, as they say, if you don't give them an opportunity, they can't take it. I didn't think I was giving him an opportunity, but they still tried to take it. So that's how people get taken, and it was my stupid fault. And the scary thing was there was kids' lolly wrappers and little popper bottles and stuff all along the edge there. And it just goes to show there's a lot of people you can fish there, but it can happen anywhere. Alright, so we're here. So this is Lucinda Jetty. There's one other car here. We'll see what the bait's doing. We've got the cast net, we've got bait jigs as well, so we'll probably try bait jigging to start with. See what it's about. Anyway, we'll catch you on the jetty. Who's jumped?
That's a 10-gram jig.
Tannen just dropped a 10-gram jig para jig down on his 6-pound outfit.
The net?
And yeah, you have to land it. Hang on.
There's no way. This is first drop. I got 3 jigs out of it and it went clunk.
And that's this time of year for you. You just can't. We haven't even got anything ready, and you dropped a jig in.
A jig of all things. I was thinking of getting a trevally.
Right.
No.
See if he, where's he going? He's not a bad barra either.
Yeah.
Look.
On the 6-pound too. How good is that?
Righto, so we've got to get this jig out of him now. Take those sunnies off.
That's funny.
He's probably 68, 69 centimetre barra. Got to be careful here. Jesus. Oh, he wanted that, didn't he?
Mm. Yeah, you got both hooks on it. He was never getting there.
No. No, he wasn't getting off that. There we go. Just spear him in those first, mate. Watch this tube.
Oh, nice. Ready? See if I can do this.
Nose first.
Nearly.
Back first will do. So this is one of the Samurai ledge rods. This is a 8 to 15 pound. It's one of my favourite whiting rods and stuff for the beach, but I thought it'd be handy for up here off the jetty where you're jigging sort of vertical, but we'll see, because I want to cast this jig out to where the grunter sit. Sink that down there. You get grunter sitting around these pylons and stuff too, so obviously the barra's going to be a bit of a hassle thing, but it's just deep there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You bite?
Yeah, just a pick. Snagged up. There's lots of old fishing line and stuff. Oh, make it come off. Lots of old fishing line and stuff around the bottom of these pylons. So that's all these little jigs are. They're little 10-gram jigs. When they're eating small bait, like when the fish are eating small bait, these little jigs work really well. I actually don't mind this long rod for doing this. It's perfect. The funny thing is along here, like we're close to the shoreline here, there's that old mentality of the further you go out the end, you know, the more fish there are, the bigger the fish there are. But quite often the biggest fish that I've hooked on this jetty have been right where we're standing. You can't stop some of them, so we'll just have a look and see what's sitting along. There's a bit of a ledge that drops along here, so they quite often just sit along the ledge. Alright. Yeah. This is these bait jigs. With tiny little hooks on them there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tie this onto my longer rod. Little sinker on the bottom. I'll show you when it's rigged up, and we'll see if we can get some liveys, because the cast net, we've just unrolled it and found out that there's massive holes in it. So that's buggered. You want the net, mate? Oh, is it? Bugger. Oh my god. So Dan's dropped the bait jig down and hooked something that's just pulling the string. Hang on. Bait's really hard to get at the moment. Oh, don't let him get you under there. Where's he going? What is it?
I don't know. Decent though.
You reckon you'll get it out or?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll grab the net.
Bring him over here so I
Hang
can
on.
get the hooks out.
On a bait jig.
And there was about 10 others with him. Unlucky.
In front of where people are land-based fishing. Hit him.
That's not good, Dad.
No, that's not good. Shark or a big stingray or a shovelly or
Wait.
something bad.
I hit it and it went.
I know. Yeah, it doesn't even know it's hooked, that thing.
No.
That ain't what we're after, that's for sure. If it is, it's a 3 metre grunter.
Wait, never mind.
Someone's losing quite a bit of line here. He's probably got 100 metres of line off already. That was a head shake.
It's not a stingray.
That was not a big turtle. I'm going to throw a lure. I'll come back in an hour, you tell me how you go. So all I'm doing here, I've got a 4-inch prong on a 1/2 ounce head. And just bouncing along the bottom just to see if there's anything sitting along these pylons. Ooh. Sitting along these pylons here. Obviously you get a lot of GTs and stuff doing this, but you do get finger mark and all that sort of stuff as well, so you never know if you never have a go. Go on the outside, on the deeper side now. Bounce it along the pylons. See what's down here. This is the deep side, a lot deeper this side than the other side. So the rig that I'm using here, I've got 30-pound leader. So from my braid down to my swivel is 30 pound. So I've got a sinker running onto a little bead. What the bead does is it sits on there like that and it stops the sinker, lock it onto the knot so that it's totally free running. When a fish picks it up and runs with it, there's no resistance. And then from my swivel, I've got 30 pound down onto a 3.0 Gamakatsu live bait hook. And then I've got a strip flash bait on there. So just seeing if there's any grunter or anything out there. So this one I throw out and I let wash around with the current so it covers a bit more water. I'll show you what the other rig is on the other one. I've got a 40-pound leader down to a swivel, and then off the top of the swivel I've got another piece of 40 pound going out to my hook, and then down the bottom here I've got a 30 pound going down to a snapper lead. And the reason I've got 30 pound onto this one is that if this one snags up on the bottom, which is where your lead's going to snag up obviously, then that'll snap before I lose the rest of my rig. So we'll see how this one goes. Got dead slack tide here now, so there's no run at all. So once this run picks up, you should start a bit more activity. Big barra, by the sound of that. What's that, a big barra? It sounds like a big barra. Moving a bit of water. Yep, nice big barra.
See what they do with him.
Good one.
Straight back in, good boys. Chasing finger mark and stuff this time of year, you're always going to catch barras like that. It's good to see young fellas doing the right thing. Plenty of people would neck that barra and then run for the car. We've all seen people do it. The hell is that? Oh my god. Biggest bloody puffer fish ever. Turn him. Where'd you have a look at this big ugly thing? Have a look at this bloody thing. Pretty but ugly.
Heavy.
It's a love-hate thing. Get a photo of that bastard. These are the things you don't put your finger anywhere near them teeth. Here he goes, he's going to blow himself up. Just sounds like a ball, doesn't it? Yeah. Hey, gidgy gidgy goo. Uh-oh. Bite that one. No, I don't know. On the lightest rod. Yeah, we got one of them out there before. Just watch that line. That line's coming across there, mate. You right? We'll get back. It's going to end badly. This will end badly.
It could be a big fish.
I don't know.
This is the same flight as that big one.
No, I don't know. Haven't got the big head shakes like the other one. Oh, got me. He's got me on that pylon. Bigger and faster. This one's heading for them pylons too. It's a lot faster than that last thing. No, it's too big for cleaning. Oh! Gotcha. Pylons again! Yep. What? Yeah. Oh, you're kidding me. Liftable or? Yeah.
I got 40, so.
Yeah. We're not. Ooh, come out luggy.
I'm a bit fast here.
Yeah.
Yesterday wasn't running as fast
going nice and steady.
I put a livey out there about that big. It lasted about 30 seconds and I got smoked. No, that's it, mate. Painting.